What's up, guys? It's Sutek here, and it's 9:09 a.m. on Tuesday the 20th. And I wanted to talk about, first of all, this market. I want to talk about a couple of other things as well. The Bitcoin fork, or Bitcoin Cash fork, rather, and the cause for all this massive sell-off. So, over the past couple of days, we've seen a ginormous sell-off. Basically, FUD revolving around the Bitcoin Cash fork. Let's take a look at some of these coins here. Their total history of movement. Bitcoin Cash got into a beef, essentially, a hash war. That's what they're calling it right now, a hash war, over what kind of Bitcoin Cash fork the fork should be. Right, it's a hard fork, so it's not, it's not something light. It's actually very serious, and it's basically to decide the future of Bitcoin Cash. Alright, so I think this is like a historical moment in the timeline of cryptocurrency in general. Alright, so the Bitcoin Cash hard fork has continued to create news in the cryptoverse, with several proponents of the fork coming to support their individual projects. In the video, Ver talks about the accusations that the Bitcoin Cash ABC team cheated to get more hash rate that enabled them to mine more blocks on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain. Alright, so this stupid hash war between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Cash ABC has really led to a tumultuous past week or so. And so we're seeing this massive drop off. And we don't know where the end is. Now, as far as I can tell, some people, I personally don't know, but some people have suspected that this is actually it. This is the end of the hash war right now. I really can't say, because I don't know. I don't know the internal workings of these teams and what their goals are, and because I'm not a tech guy, so I really don't understand the hash war type of stuff. I don't understand what's going on, why they do it. I'm sure it revolves around money, because that's what it always comes down to, but other than that, I'm not really sure what it is. So, someone else would have to hit me to it. But I know the results, and the results are that Bitcoin is down at $4,400. Right? Ethereum is at $130. You got Litecoin at $32. EOS is at $3.60. Right? So a lot of coins are getting wiped out, and this will probably spell the end for a lot of coins, because especially a lot of ETH coins, because a lot of ETH tokens rather are relying on the price of Ethereum to survive. So the price of Ethereum got wiped out too, and as a result, they'll get wiped out, I'm assuming. Now, I'm going to bring this up again because I think it's important. The more and more Electroneum decouples from Bitcoin, even though it's still at the mercy of Bitcoin, which, I still don't understand really. I don't understand why people sell off their Electroneum when Bitcoin goes. I don't know. I don't get it. But nonetheless, it still moves concurrently with Bitcoin whenever there's a sell-off. So that's why we need those Bitcoin real pairs, the Bitcoin Turkish dollar, I think it is, and all the other fiat pairs to come through really fast. You know what I mean? We need those to happen very soon because it has to decouple from Bitcoin. And a lot of these tokens do. But unfortunately, a lot of them will not be able to decouple from Ethereum because their destiny is directly tied to Ethereum and what Ethereum's price is. I mean, if Ethereum goes down, their teams are out of money. So, and that's what the lawsuit from the SEC in the US is about, really. It's about Ethereum-based coins tanking and people losing all the value. They basically got a card game played on a 3-card money or a bait and switch. You know what I mean? They gave away their ETH. They got a Ethereum-based token, and then that price, it evaporated. So a lot of those guys, a lot of people got scammed pretty much. But, this is what we're dealing with right now. So, once again, I think the end result will be a lot of coins are wiped out. And what you have to do as a speculator, because that's another thing I want to bring up. I want to bring up the fact that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency purchasing is pure speculation. It's not investing. If you're an investor, which I am, if you're an investor, you get a full financial disclosure, full financials every quarter. All right, you're talking about hundreds of pages of where the money went for every company, for every, how every dollar is accounted for, how it goes into the company, how it's being reinvested into the company, how it's being spent, where it's being spent, where it's being invested. You get to go to shareholder meetings if you want to. When you invest in stocks, you're investing because you know what the company is doing, what sector it's in, their past history. So you're investing in what you know to be true in terms of the company's solvency. With cryptocurrency, you don't have any information about where the money's going, how it's being spent. You don't have any information about a track record by the people involved. I mean, not financially. I mean, you can see what they've been involved in on their LinkedIns and stuff like that, but their past companies, you don't have access to the financials. Even if they were involved with another coin, you don't have access to the coin, how exactly the coin spent money, reinvested money. You don't have any of that information. So you're playing craps. That's what this is. This is technological craps. It's a dice game. And what you have to do as an individual is discern, basically which coins might have loaded dice. That's what you have to figure out. Which coins have the best company and the best chance of survival, the best outlook, the best vision, and the best team. And that's really all you have to go by. I mean, you have to trust that they'll follow through. You don't have any financial information. You don't have any information about where the money's going. None. You just have to go based on what you see from their team and the vision. So that's why I picked all these. But that's also why I believe that 99% of the 5,300, I think it's 5,300 still. Yeah, 5,350. I mean, that's ridiculous. But that's why, I picked these out of the remaining 5,350 because that's what I see. I see something happening for these. Alright? We don't know the future of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. These could be gone tomorrow. You understand? Like another hash war happens, and these could go down the drain fast. So that's why I love Electroneum, because they're decoupling from Bitcoin, which is very important. More coins, I hope, do that, because that means an independent movement. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's what you have to put your mind into. That's where your mindset has to be. It has to be just looking for the best few coins, because most of these are gone for the reasons I just explained. Another note, StayCube is back up, so I'm going to put the link in the description box for StayCube. If you have Dash, there's Dash. There's a Dash masternode. If you have Pivx, there's a Pivx masternode. I trust the team because they've gone through the worst of situations and they've not vanished, which means there's tons of reasons that they're trustworthy. All right, anybody can have one hiccup and vanish, which we've seen many companies do, or many organizations do, and they've stuck around and worked through all the issues. So they're solid to me. They're pretty solid. So anyway, guys, take care. Remain positive, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.